So today we are talking about a very, very good looking watch, but there's always a but. It's a big boy. Can you get away with it? Maybe. I'm Andrew and I'm a watch addict. Hey guys, hope you're well. So today, big shout out to Bell & Ross UK for lending me in this, oh la la, absolutely stunning BR03 92. The bronze with the red colouring, and just to look at it guys, it's absolutely stunning. There's no denying that. Now they've brought out a bronze version for the last 4 years. They brought out a black dial, a green dial, a blue dial, and I thought the blue dial were mint last year, but this, oh, that red, it's so rich, it's so warm, it's so dreamy, and I'm really glad that, lucky that they've sent me this through, because for me, it's one of the best looking watches I've ever seen. But 42mm bezel to bezel, that actually equates to about 50mm, 55mm even diagonal, so that is big, isn't it? So the stats as they go are a 42mm case, and I have actually measured it at 43, 54mm diagonal, so that is a chunky monkey. 51mm lugs, which is just a little bit over what I prefer. And then the lugs, 51mm lug to lugs, and the lugs are 24mm, which are big, but then they're made even bigger by the fact that the leather strap goes past that, and they're actually 33mm to start with coming off the watch. They do taper down, and it's a respectable 12.6mm thick, so it's big, there's no denying that, and it does take a bit of getting used to when it's on your wrist. I mean, it's got presence, it's got wow factor, it really has. And the leather. Oh, do you know, when you get that rich, warm, you just know it's really good, rich leather. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, that is good. So yeah, that is a really positive, the leather strap. Actually comes on a rubber as well, and as you can see, these watches are available at Francis & Gay. Francis & Gay are my best mates, and they do sell Bell & Ross watches, so go give them a try out as well. This is limited to only 999 pieces worldwide. That is a pretty good limited edition, isn't it? There's not much going on there. There's a 999 in the world. You're not going to see many people with these, are you, to be fair? I've looked online, there's maybe a few retailers in England that are selling this watch, but I bet they've only got one or two of each. And this, that red, that maroon, it's a very similar red to the black Tudor Black Bay red, which is a good thing because it's so rich and warm. And then the bronze, shiny bronze, it's got that gold, rich, warm feeling to it. And for me, genuinely, this is one of the best looking watches I've ever seen. But can I wear it on a daily basis? It is such a statement piece, there's no denying it. I'm showing you a wristwatch check now, and it's Marmite to a lot of people. Some people are going to get put off by this. There's no denying that. It is chunky. I mean, look at that. It's big. I'd have to get used to it because I'm wearing a 39mm Omega Globemaster at the moment, so there's a real contrast there in sizing. It's actually comfy on the leather strap. I think it'd even be more comfortable on the rubber. And for me, when it's a watch this size, I think you see like the Premier League football managers, and they're all wearing Hublots and stuff like that. And they're always chunky watches, but they're always on a rubber strap. So I think the comfort with a rubber strap, and they just cope with a larger watch better. So for me, I'd like to get this on the rubber strap. But I bet the rubber don't smell as good as that leather, does it? Oh la la. So £3,800. Is a good price for a limited edition. 300-metre water resistance, and that bronze, that beautiful shiny bronze, works out at 92% copper and 8% tin. I'm sure you all know that, being bronze experts like me. And as I said previously, it's available in 4 different colours I've had previously, in black, green, blue, and this red. And this red, oh, by far is the best. The movement is the BR caliber 302. Got the sapphire crystal, but unfortunately it's only got 38 hours power reserve. But I suppose, I mean, my Bremont broadsword previously had 38 power reserve, and it's not a problem if you're wearing the watch all the time. It's when you've got a bit of a watch collection, you've got 3 or 4 on the go, that those with a lesser power then it's going down, and they're better without a date, to be honest. And this has got a date window, and again, the date is actually I hope it's coming across in the video just how gorgeous and rich and warm this red is. It is one of the genuinely most gorgeous watches I've ever seen. Now, for me, with all bronze watches, it's that shiny allure where you're getting the gold effect for a lot less than gold, aren't you? But for any bronze watch, you've got to consider patina. And I am not a fan of patina, I don't think. I'd rather have my watch looking like day one for 1,000 days. So patina, I'd be getting the lemon juice out, I'd be polishing it up. What are you guys thinking? If you have a bronze watch, do you like to see the patina for it to age and change colour and its own character? I get the idea of behind it, but for me, I like it pristine looking, shiny, polished. So that's why the Rolex Datejust of mine, it just annoys the hell out of me because the scratches. So I don't know if the patina would, I don't know if I'd warm to it. I'd like it more shiny, more brand new, to be honest. The Loom is fantastic. Look at that, guys. Oh, Loom! What is it about Loom? It just makes us all very happy inside. And the movement is I wish it was a little bit more power reserve, to be honest, the 38 hours. It does actually move. It does actually wind really smoothly, to be fair. So they've done a good job with it in that sense. The accuracy is actually okay as well. I've been monitoring it over the last 3 or 4 days since I've had this watch. So this is going to be one of them. I can see it in the comments now where they think, wow, it looks great, but it's too big. Or simply, a square bronze watch with a red bezel is just a massive turn off for you guys. I'd like to know your honest thoughts. For me, it's just a little bit too big. If they just shrunk it down a little bit, I love the square. I love the idea of a square watch. I think that's pretty cool. But for me, it's just going to be a little bit too big for that daily wear to be able to just throw it on. If it had a deployment clasp, maybe that would make it a little bit easier to throw on and off. But ultimately, it's just a shame because it is so gorgeous. I'd put this in one of the top 5 most good-looking watches that I've ever seen. Absolutely beautiful, but that size. Can we get away with it? I don't know. I remember when I bought a TW steel watch. We're talking 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. They had a 45mm and a 50mm. And I got the 45 because it was a better priced option. And I was pining for the 50mm watch. I just didn't think it was man enough that I had 45mm watch. It's bonkers how taste change and fashion changes and what you want out of life and your watches for that matter. So yeah, this watch 10, 15 years ago, I'd have been loving it, but I wouldn't have been able to afford anything more than a few £100 back then. Definitely worth the money. Definitely looks the business. But yeah, it's just, for me personally, it's going to be a little bit too big. Again, big thanks to Marta at Bell and Ross Watches UK. Go give them a follow on Instagram. Go give them a like. Fantastic watches. I've got a soft spot for Bell and Ross, so I'm really glad they've sent me this. Right, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Over and out. I'll see you in the next one.